this is Bisa Mouse of Diamonds and Crafts. Welcome back. And I am participating, it's not an official event, with Summer over at Summer Sparkling Good Time, where she's doing a No New Start November. I have 13 technically whips, but not whips because I haven't been actively working on these canvases. I'm thinking maybe I should do one video and have all of them, but this video is gonna be concentrating on my oldest whips, and I have 5 that I've carried over from 2024, and I really don't want to bring them into 2026. So I'm kind of using this unofficial event that Summer over Summer Sparkling Good Time is doing. Well, she's doing this for herself, and then others can join, where you not start any new whips in the month of November. So of those 13, I had 13. I finished Flower Child, which you may have seen the video, but then I kitted up another one that I wanted to start in November. But because I'm going to do the no start in November, I had to put drills down. And that was a Wicked diamond painting. But I don't think I'm going to have a chance to work on it at all if I concentrate on these older whips. Now, you know, I can do whatever I want. If I get bored, I may just go back to it because I was actually enjoying it when I started putting some drills down. But okay, so I'm gonna show you all of the canvases I have. I'm gonna start with the smallest to biggest. Now, the smart thing to do would just start completing the smallest to the biggest ones, because then at least I have some finishes. And these two is part of a set of 4, and it's from the Make Market from Michael's diamond painting kits, and it was Landmarks is what it was called. And I already did 2. There was 4, and so I have these 2. And the smart thing to do is just knock these out, which I probably could in a day if I push, but because they are a little bit boring, I may have to do one day and then go do something else. But that's the first one. Now this one is Rumor Designs, and see, it's kind of small. It's 30 by 30. I wasn't really liking it. I don't like the way this swan looks. I haven't looked at this in over a year, and I still don't really like the way it looks. And the colors seem off, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to look at the finished ones. I thought there was more white than what I have. Like, could I have messed it up that bad? I don't know. But I didn't really like it. I liked the tree. I didn't like the swan. And I don't know what. I guess these are supposed to be flowers, but even through video, it doesn't really look like flowers to me. But I'm gonna finish it. I'll go ahead and finish it. So these have been in boxes. It's still sticky. Isn't got smudged over that. This one just gotta straighten this out. But yeah, so that would be the next one. Now this canvas is big. I'm gonna pop the picture in there, and it is 70. It's a 70 by 70. It's a Peggy Collins Night Sky Tree of Light. Now this really was or is my first Diamond Art Club that I ordered. I had to get the free shipping. I bought I believe in unicorns. A lot of color blocking. That's the one I completed. But I only got it because, like I said, I wanted the free shipping. And it was the least expensive thing that was out there. Um, I really didn't know anything about size. I really still don't. Because I just buy kits and then I get it and I go, oh my gosh, that's huge. So look at that. But what I'm excited about getting back to this is I didn't know about like DP with sparklers or enhancing or anything like this. And because it was, no, actually it does have shimmer. They have these. So the special drills, and this is when they still put the ABs over here. So that's what, 2 ABs and 4, what are the Z's? Fairy dust. So that's cool. But I got the enhancement pack. Well, at least I bought the drills from the enhancement pack from DP Sparklers. And you see, I only did this much. So it's still opportunity for all of that to get blinged out. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back to this. I can't believe it's been, so that was then, like, when did I start this? I think I started this in like, I don't know if it was February. Oh, it had to be before February because I put it aside to work on something else. Or maybe it was April. I don't know. I have it written down somewhere. Oh, look at these all popping out. Okay. There's a lot of them popping out. Now I don't know if it's because it's been rolled up for so long. I probably should roll this. I have a roller. Okay, so we can move on. Looking at this too. So this next one, it was actually a custom. Let me see if I can find that information. A custom that I had done for summer with the Masters, and it was Dreamer Design. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this either. Let me see. How do I get back to? I want to tell you the artist. I was really excited about getting this a custom because you do not see a lot of artists of color in the summer of Masters. In that, I'm sorry, I was trying to find where's my albums? Okay, there it is. I'm trying to find the artist's name, and I know I have a screenshot of it, but I'm having trouble finding the folder. But when I was searching to try to figure out what I wanted to do for Summer with the Masters, I searched black artists, black painters, and I came up with two men. And to me, this feels like the first travel photography because of how, because of what it is. I'm gonna insert a picture of what the original, and it is Pompeii, and that's the name of it. But I would say I don't really like it is because it probably should have been even bigger. Now working with Dreamer Design was good because They sent me the draft and I said I don't like it, and they was like, okay, make it bigger. I was trying not to make it this big, but because it just needed to be this big. And it's kind of looking okay in the camera, but you can see the people. But up close, yeah, it just looks like a bunch of dots. It really needed to be bigger. But I didn't want to work on something that big. So I learned my lesson with that. Where is... See, I've already spent... I know the man's name is Robert, I think. Yes, okay. Here we go. The artist is Robert S. Duncanson, and he died in 1872. So he did this painting in 1855. He got sponsored to travel, you know, back then on a boat to Italy, and he painted this. And I really wish I knew more about like what's his process back then to paint a landmark. And I've never been here. See what I mean? Like this, you can tell it's water from here. This is like a lot of purples and some of these colors. This, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's standing there. I did not realize I had so much sky left. So I'm gonna be honest, I may not work on this. If I do, I'm just gonna fill in the landmarks and then slowly fill in the rest. But the other one, so I got 2 paintings from Black artists. The other one's just flowers, so I think that's gonna come out fine. Yeah, and I think I got them in rounds. Yeah. This, like I said, I'd only been diamond painting like a month before I started doing these things. So here's the 5th one, and this is from Heaven and Earth Design, from their, what do they call it? They call it the Crown Jewel canvases. Because they are a cross stitch company, they do print out diamond paintings. And I feel like what makes this even bigger is because of how they do their canvases, which I really like, because these are like real painters' canvases that they use. And I sourced my drills from I forget the name of the company. When I do my review, I tell you, because I wasn't happy with the drills. But the artist is Christina Hess, and she has this series of cats in history, dogs in history, and animals in history. And I just really fell in love with this concept. And I'm not even a cat person, but like, how cute is this? Again, it's so big. I'll put a little picture in it. So this Anne of Sleeves, all from Anne. No, I'm gonna get it wrong. Anne of Sleeves. One of Henry the VIII's wives. But like I said, how cute is this? The what I didn't like about the drills that I got a lot of. So I sent in. No, actually, I don't think I sent in the colored sheet. I think I did them all on my own. Maybe because something was going on with the website. I didn't want to wait. I don't know, whatever it is. But I went in and ordered all the drills. But I wanted to do ABs like here in her cloak, her dress or whatever, and have some in her hair. But the way the ABs came, so say if it was, oh, and I want to hear, like say if it was purple, the colors, the purple, but the ABs were all looking blue or green. Maybe they were like green for the Aurora Borealis, the green, but they can also be purple. And I was so confused of why my drills were not the right color. So I ended up ordering just regular. And yeah, and see, I didn't get very far. And I need to just cut these off. But I liked having, I was going through a phase where I didn't want to take the, yeah, so a lot of these popped out. I didn't want to take the plastic off. So, but yeah. So that's why it's just flapping around like this. And because it's been in storage for so long. Yeah. So some of these, I started this for an event. Cat something, I don't know what it was. But then I worked on it until it was time for someone with the masters. And then I worked on that. And then it was time for drills and chills, which I did finish that canvas. And then I went doing things, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so that is it. And wish me luck. I will do an update video at the end of the month and see where I am, how many of the 5 I have completed. Let me know in the comments, do you agree with just starting the smallest ones and going from there? I know I'm not going to finish these big ones, but I did not finish I was kind of joining drills and chills, but not. I wasn't submitting for prizes, but I didn't finish that. But I would like to work on it. So when I get bored of one of the 2024s, I don't think I'll go back to that one. And like I said, I have 13 whips. So if I'm bored, I have plenty to keep me interested. But yeah, it's officially November 1st when I'm filming this. So yeah. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think, is it one that you would excited to see how it turns out? But I'm really thinking the order I'm gonna do is the small ones and then work on the Peggy collars, the tree. And that's probably all I would have time to do in November. And then the whatever, if I miraculously finish more, I'm gonna come back to this one. Honestly, because I'm really excited to see how this turns out. But I have bought other ones of that series from Christina Hess, and I was thinking of making that the theme. And my theme in 2026 is cats in history. I have a couple of dogs, but I know I'm not going to finish all of the canvases I have. And because I have to get my own drills, which I have a nice stash right now that I probably could hit up. Well, okay, so that's true. Because I was going to order some from Jaded Gym Shop just to have on stash, a bunch of specials. I should get the regular ones as well, but I have regular square drills. but I may not have enough because these are just small packs. And then from what I have accumulated from the canvases I have finished. Yeah, so this, like I said, this will be a project, and I did buy the temperature chart. So between the temperature chart, finishing, knocking out all these whips so I won't have 13 going, and this theme. So I like do one and just incorporate one new one a month. Do I have 12? I don't think I have 12, but you can see, I think this was, it came in inches, and I think this is, because there's so much extra canvas. See, since there's so much extra canvas, I think it feels so big. Isn't that cute? They put this washi tape on it. Because you may or may not have noticed, I don't use washi tape. I've tried, so that's why the older ones have it on them. But they kept falling off, and I just kind of forgot about it. But this is a 30 by 30. I think all of them about, not 30 by 30, that's not right, inches, like 30 to 32 inches, not centimeters. So I said that to say I'm not gonna be able to start one every month because I'm not gonna be able to finish, and I don't need to have 12 canvases. But yeah, okay, this video, oh, it's not as long as I was thinking it was gonna be. Yeah. So if you made it to the end, thank you for watching, and come back again. I will probably, my next video, now I probably won't do one if I finish the minis first, but I will do one for the dream room. Let me know what you just like, a monthly update to see how far I've gotten, or just when I finish. Yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching.